All right, good morning, traders. Monday is upon us again. This is the week before Christmas, so it'll be. I'm pretty sure a lot of traders have already started, going on vacation, and I expect trading to be a little light this week as far in terms of volume. And speaking of volume, today's volume strength is is pretty much weak. There's no contracts that are above 100K of volume so far. So, yeah, like I said before, I'm pretty sure that has a lot to do with the holidays and people have started, going on vacation and all of that good stuff. One significant thing to note today is the index futures and currency futures have the volume for both has officially migrated over to contract month H for 2019. So today for the technical analysis, we'll be looking at NQH19, and for the currency, uh, E6H19. So moving on over to the technical analysis for today, as you can see so far from the chart, the volume or the trading is really light. I think, hold on, I think I got to refresh. I think TradingView did a little update over the weekend. All right, so I'm going to be looking at the continuous contract or the continuous symbol for NQ, since contract H doesn't have enough data on the daily chart for us to really see anything significant. So all right, so looking at H, you see we have a little bit of bearish activity today. Right now we're trading bearish, continuing from the last couple of days last week. Right now we're kind of testing some support from the close of Friday, and it looks like on the daily, it looks like we can continue heading bearish. So this, we got this strong bearish candle here on the daily. If we break below that candle, I can definitely, I wouldn't, I don't think it would go bearish right away. You see, we have some more support down here at the 64.98 area. So if we do break the low of Friday, I expect some kind of retest, through intraday, either before the open bell or in the first hour of the market or whatever. I would expect some kind of retest before we, continue to head lower. We could see something like this candle back here. So we'll be watching and to see exactly how that plays out throughout the day. All right, so moving on over to gold. Let me bring up the other watch list. All right, okay, so moving on over to crude oil. That's the next one on the list. All right, so far we're trading. So far we're trading bullish for crude oil today. We was hanging out sideways up until like halfway through the European session, coming into the open of today's pre-market, and are coming up into today's goodness gracious, coming up into the pre-market session for the the U.S. hours. It's a pretty strong bearish candle right there on the 5-minute. So I can definitely, it definitely would make sense for us to trade a little bit lower and then, retesting some of the support and some of the support down here and previous resistance. Well, but since we on the daily we got some pretty strong support down here, I can definitely see us continuing bullish today, or maybe even trading sideways. All right, so going on over to gold. The slow internet. All right, pretty much the same picture. We're bouncing bullish with gold on the intraday. if we break this 1244 area, we can definitely keep going. Trading bullish. It depends on how strong we break it. If what kind of retest we get. Of course, every time we break an areas of resistance support, there is some type of resistance, but how strong you break the resistance or the support will determine what kind of a retest you get. Most of the time. Of course, it's not going to be the same all the time. Um, but as of right now, we're trading bullish, and we look good to continue trading bullish. We'll be watching for it to break the high of Friday. You see, we're right on this on the daily. We're right on the support here, previous resistance, and we got some support from the daily 9 EMA. All right, so moving on over to the Euro Forex. And again, like I mentioned before, will be most of the volume for the Euro Forex is for Euro futures is in contract month 8. So I don't know if it's showing me the right one now. Oh, you see, I don't know if this is because I'm using the matter of fact. Let me bring up the actual the current contract. So before I do that though, looking at the daily, we got this nice gap up here. And we bounced pretty significantly off that support. So let me move on over to the H contract. Just for some comparison. All right, so that was, as we see now, once I moved over there, more than likely that was because of the contract change. So you can see we're we have a nice little bullish run here. We're at this moment we're kind of trading sideways in a little rest pattern. We tried to continue going higher here at 655, which was rejected. Looks like it could be forming a head and shoulders pattern, and on the daily we're still kind of trading sideways. So I think throughout the rest of the day, especially with this with such light volume, looking at the volume, what about it? So we just hit 80K. So I would expect either some kind of pullback or maybe just keep trading sideways, or maybe we pull back a little bit and have another bounce. But I think this is the main. We've already seen the main move of the day. Let's see. All right, yeah, so that's already more than 60 ticks. So that could be the main move of today. So I wouldn't be looking for any major move for the rest of the day. Doesn't mean it can't happen, but it's a very interesting head and shoulders. Like it could be. It's a very interesting pattern here that looks to be forming a head and shoulders. But of course, only time will tell. We'll see how we react to this 50 moving average. But right now we're trading bullish. All right. So that's the technical analysis for today. I may be taking a break from doing the pre-market insight, and posting the daily videos like I've been doing lately. And I hate to say taking a break because I'm not really taking a break. I have some other things that I kind of have to focus on, and plus I want to give some more attention to making the videos that what MV3 Trader is about, which is giving advice and tips to you guys about building strategies and lessons that I've learned since I've started trading. So one of the videos I got coming up is I'm going to do a review of Sierra chart, and also with this platform Trading View. And this is a couple of things I want to give a little bit more focus and attention to those type of things. And plus this is going to be kind of a busy week for me with some other things as well, and with the holidays and all that good stuff. So If there, something that you would like for me to cover, or if you want me to continue doing these type of videos like the pre-market insight and the mid-market recap, go ahead and leave a comment below with what you would like for me to talk about and discuss in this on this channel. As we proceed through the day, make sure you make a plan, you trade your plan, and you go out there and you crush it with your plan. So I will see you guys later. I will do a mid-market futures recap today. So see you guys later.